Test. That's not good.
Get those on the outside wall. Yeah, it doesn't have no brain. Just go around. Yeah, right. That's right. Which song is it? Woody. Woodward. Hey, the cat, why don't you go and see it? She's out there going, well, what did you get? I don't, it's a soda. I go, I'm the adult here. I check on you. You don't check on me. As the sun turns around, in my eyes, you would say, outside the sun, raise your eyes. Probably start playing in games.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice your SIUE Cougars! And now for the starting lineup for the visiting Lindenwood Lions. Starting at right wing, number 19, Nick Elliott. Starting at center, number 3, Bobby Ross. Starting at left wing, Alex Plaisner. Starting on right defense, number 17, Michael Schrader. Starting on left defense, number 2, Charlie Ives. And starting in net, number 1, Josh Martin. And now the starting lineup for your SIUE Cougars! Starting on right wing, number 73, Lucas Tucker. Starting at center, number 91, Cole Ebersol. Starting on left wing, number 16, Christian Perry. Starting on right defense, number 19, Kane Hickson. Starting on left defense, number 8, Kyle Culliver. And starting in goal, number 31, Justin Nosser. And now if you would all stand and remove your caps for the play of our national anthem. Let's go, Cougars!
I think the best way is to stabilize it. Yeah, I got the easy. Just got to stand there and go like this.
your video. Just take the camera and follow the game around. All right, everybody, welcome to the action. There's 19 minutes left to go in the first period as the Cougars take on the Lindenwood Lions. Up across the line, we're going to play it over to Daly. Daly with the shot on goal. It's going to go wide of the netminder. Netminder for the Lindenwood Lions, number 1, Josh Martin for the evening. Martin comes in with a goals against average 1.57 on the year, and that's really going to highlight where the Cougars need to take advantage. Is they need to figure out a way to bump that average as the Cougars play at D-to-D and lose control of it. Grabbing the puck now. That's Nick Thorpe. Thorpe plays it up to the D-man. That's Eric Fisher. Fisher back down and intercepted by the Cougars. Played up now to number 71, Corey Sperry. Sperry playing third line wing, right wing, as he'll dump it in. The Cougars will get it shift in. High after a victory, to a pair of victories last week against the formidable McKendree Bearcats, the rival of this team. And they're looking to etch out a couple wins against a always strong Lindenwood Lions squad who's going to dump the puck in. It's going to be grabbed by Watson. Or excuse me, by Wagner. Wagner dumps it back into the neutral zone. Joe Watson missing from the lineup tonight. Lots of interesting lineup changes to accommodate for some missing players like Drew Paris, Craig Ford. We just talked about Joe Watson. Trevor Daly, Braden Rowe, and Blake Mazian are the first line, left wing, center, right wing, respectively, as the Lindenwood Lions play it over D-to-D. We'll go over the rest of the changes in a bit here as the Lions try and break it out. Now stepping across the blue line, dumped in. That's number 86, Austin Zerlini. Big Z trying to dump it in, kept in. No, by the Cougars as they play the puck into the neutral zone. Lose control of it. Now going the other way. Oh, my, it's a chance and a great save by Nasser. Wide open net, and the Cougars clear it out after a beautiful chance by Luke Gassick. O'Kane Henson will play the puck D-to-D. So let's talk about those lineup changes. We already mentioned Braden Rowe, first line center instead of being down on the defensive pairings. Second line, Christian Perry as the Lions play it D-to-D now in their defensive zone. Try and pressure it. Pressure put on there by Lucas Tucker. It's going to be picked up by Perry. Perry up to the far wing. Drop back down. Grabbed by Ebersol. Ebersol backhands it. It's going to be fought for by Tucker along the near circle. There's Ebersol. Back up to Henson. Henson walks across the blue line. Shot. Oh, and a great save there by Martin. Just got a glove on it. Might have been wide, and the centering pass from Perry to Tucker. Tucker can't fight it as the Cougars maintain a bit of possession here. Bit of pressure in that offensive zone. Ref gets in the way. Christian Perry says, hey, watch out. There's a play happening right in front of you. Shut down in the neutral zone by the Cougars, so they'll lazily dump it towards the goalie, Justin Nasser. Nasser starting in net tonight, which, of course, usually signals that Caleb Curry will start tomorrow at the Centene Community Ice Center, home of these Lindenwood Lions. This is a home-and-home series next week, or not next week, tomorrow, 3 p.m. You at the Centene Community Ice Center. If you're listening, you're maybe closer to the Centene Ice Center, or you're usually at these games. It's not too far of a drive from here. Come out and support your boys in enemy territory. Stepping up now across the line is Dylan Miller. Miller, backhanded pass, entering. Oh, and it's just going to be capped away as Lindenwood tries to regroup and dump it over into the far boards. That's Miller to chase after it. Decent spin move there by number 27, Josh Lynn. Lynn tries to play with it a little bit, loses control of it, and here go the Cougars into the neutral zone. Oh, just misses Tucker. No, sorry, that was Sperry. Sperry chasing after it. Pressure on. And that would be Marshall applying pressure now, and Lindenwood up across the blue line. Centering pass, loses control of it, is going to be chased after by number 17, Jared Nasser. Jared Nasser, of course, brother of Justin Nasser, who is in net tonight for the Cougars. It's a pair of brothers playing, not the only pair of brothers, as we obviously have Phil and Kyle Kohlerberg in the Lions, as Alec Marshall can't corral a pass, so the Lions will break it out into the neutral zone. Up across the line is Kyle Van Wyck. Van Wyck has 2 Cougars on him. He's going to try centering pass. Oh, loose puck. Oh, and it's a great stick there by Philip Kohlberg. Pressure still on there as now the Cougars will intercept the pass. They're breaking it out. Backhanded pass and dump in there by Bryce Simon. And let's talk about that save by little Kohlberg, Philip Kohlberg. Got a stick right in front of an open net. Justin Nosser had to come to the near side post to make a save. Puck takes a weird bounce. Philip Kohlberg there to save a goal. And if you're goalie, that is exactly what you want. I wish I would have had a little more of that during my playing career in high school. Fortunately, I was not good either, so a lot of goals scored on me as the Lindenwood Lions break the puck into the neutral zone. Loose puck covered up by Justin Nosser. He gets a nice little spray there and a nice little pushing and shoving match going on there in front of the 10D. Anyway, Christian Perry, 12 goals, 6 assists on the year. He's starting second line left wing with Ebersol and Tucker. Face-off will be won by the Lions. Shot. Oh, and it's a save made. It looks like he's going to bounce up along the far boards. Almost went out of play there. Had me for a second there as Ian Precht lines up on the far point. Up to the near point, manned by William Person. Person with a shot up, out of play. Third line, Alec Marshall, Bryce Simon, Corey Sperry. Fourth line, Terrence Pirabot, Austin Zerlini, and Tyler Smith. That second line will be out there. Christian Perry, Ebersol, Tucker will take the face-off in the near zone. Ebersol wins the face-off, and the Cougars are going the other way. Shots on goal, 4-5, favoring the Lions. And there's the equalizer shot poked on there by Kane Henson. He's got 2 goals, 13 assists on the year. Good for 15 points. That's second most on the team. 13 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the first period. 5-5, shots on goals all even. And the scoreboard's even at 0-0. Lindenwood will have a player toss out. That's Bobby Bross. Bross tossed out, but that's okay. Lindenwood wins the faceoff. Puck will roll lazily to the net of Martin, who will cover it up. And we'll do that all over again. We've managed to waste 5 seconds of game time. Face-off won by the Lions, and they're going to dump it out along the far boards, but not before some Cougars get their hands on it. Roughly handled puck by Cole Ebersol will now be fielded in the high slot area. He's going to dump it up into the far corner, grabbed by Lucas Tucker. Christian Perry says, hold on there, partner. I'm going to help you. And there's a whistle for slashing. Penalty, 2 minutes for slashing on Bobby Bross. The Cougars see the first power play of this young game. Face-off won by the Cougars. They're going to play it up along the far board. Shot from the boards, and it's going to go wide and be fielded here by Kane Henson. Hits it, plays it up the near boards to Ebersol. Ebersol turning it up and down back to Henson. Henson tries to centering pass to Rowe. Rowe fakes the shot, delivers it over to the far corner, and back to Henson in the near point. Shot goes awry, fielded, and shot again, loose puck. Oh, and it's going to be jetted out of there by some good Lions defense. Puck up to the blue line, can't be kept in by Rowe as Henson mans it, plays it back to Rowe, and Rowe will dump it into the offensive zone. Cougars look like they wanted a change. Yeah, and that was kind of a breakdown right there, so they'll finally get 2, maybe 3 new guys out on the ice. So, centering pass shot by Tucker. Can't find a man. Now up to the blue line. Shot. Oh, it's going to go wide off of that chance by Philip Kohlberg. And nets off will be the call. And as such, the play will be whistled dead. Face-off one. Kyle Kohlerberg plays it up the far boards. Up and down they go. Kohlerberg now along the blue lines gets dispossessed going the other way. Now is Braxton Walby. Whistle dead along the far corner. We'll see what it's for. Called offsides, and the puck will come out from the blue line. Face off one there by the Cougars, played to Kohlerberg. Kohlerberg now up and around. Here's the Cougars over to Kohlerberg. Kohlerberg sets up in the offense. They're going to break it out. Now going the way of Blake Takmasian, who will get dispossessed. It'll get fired back down to Kohlerberg in the defensive zone. Kohlerberg finds a man in Chris Wagner. Wagner back to Kohlerberg. Back to center ice. Oh, and a good move put on there by Bryce Simon. He'll dump it in right for Chris Wagner to field along the near corner. Kicks it back up and back down the boards. Lindenwood now trying to break it out. There's Kohlerberg getting in front of that puck. Oh, pressure put on. Kohlerberg throws a tire. And that'll be fielded by Zerlini in the neutral zone. Hands up. And 2 minutes for tripping will be the call on the Cougars. And so Cougars can't do anything with their first power play. Let's see if they can make the Lions fail to do anything on their first power play. Face off one by the Lions. They're going to play a D to D along the blue lines. Pass back and forth out of the office over to the far point. Gets a hand on it. There's Lucas Tucker, but that won't seize the play. As number 8, Luke Gassett, is going to play it up to the near point. Oh, and a loose puck in the slot area. Oh, and it's going to be mishandled right in the slot by Josh Lynn. Puck runs up and down the far boards. Oh, and a good stop there. And a breakout pass. Can't find his man off of the pass by Kane Henson. Lions dump it into the far corner. Oh, and it's going to go wide. And there's another whistle. Nets off again. Face off one by the Lions. Lions play D to D. Centering pass, can't find a man now as Kane Henson tries to poke it out, loses control of it. Body off it by a Lion as now the Lions will play it up into the near corner. Oh, and it just gets right past the man there at the near point. That was number 17, Michael Schrader. Lindenwood sets up in the office. Just one lone man on the forecheck for the Cougars. That was number 71, Corey Sperry. And across the blue line they go. Here comes the Lions attack with 30 seconds left to go in the power place. Cross-ice pass, and another cross-ice pass to the far corner now. And a shot from a poor angle is going to be saved by Nasser. Kept in now by number 17, Michael Schrader. Schrader with the shot. It's going to go wide. Lions field that one, and they're going to look to center it up. Pass it back up to Schrader. Schrader on the near point. Now back to the low point. And that'll be fielded by Schrader. Pressure put on. Man goes down, but the Cougars managed to change it up. Good move there by Van Wyck. Gets around a man, but unfortunately leads him right into the corners. They're going to play it up to the D-line. Up, cross, and shot wide. As the Cougars just aim to kill now. Aim to grab possession. They're back to full strength. Backhanded shot is going to be saved by Nasser and redirected over to the near corner. Little move, shot. Oh, it's going to go wide. That's a decent chance there in a phone booth by Dylan Miller. Little move put on. Shot save made by Nasser with 8:15 left to go in the first period. Face-off won by the Lindenwood Lions. Lions now, they're going to play it up and around to their D-man, D to D, and they still feel like they're on the power play here as they're going to take a shot. It's going to get caught in some legs as Kane Hinson applies pressure along the far board. Up and down the far board, the Lions go, and now a pass to the near point of Schiffman. Schiffman down to the near corner. Up and down they go. Pressure put on there by the Cougars, but this game has radically changed now. A good hit there by Hinson. Hinson stands tall around there. He's just such a good plays good defense. And a shot save made by Nasser. Hold on, here's a rebound shot. Scores! Looks like that's going to be to number 14, Dylan Miller. One to nothing. The Lindenwood Lions take the lead with 7:25 left to go in the first period. Face-off won by the Lions, who take the 1-0 lead, and Cougars need to answer back quick. The Lions really exerted their force, their dominance in the last few minutes with 7:10 to go in the first period. You can't make this a trend for this game. Considering pass, Cougars find a man, and Lucas Tucker will break it out into the neutral zone, but that'll be quickly gobbled up by Michael Schrader, who will play it D to D and up into the neutral zone. Finds a man. He in at number 27, Josh Lynn. Lynn bumped off the puck. Hands up for a delayed penalty. And Lions will get that extra man. Cougars touch it. Play stops, and we'll get another Lions power play. And so 2 minutes for Josh Lynn. Or excuse me, my bad. 2 minutes for number 27. That would be Chris Wagner as the puck's covered up by Justin Nasser. Yeah, you look up, you see Lynn right around the penalty box. You say the name in front of you. Don't claim to be a professional at this. It is a faceoff won by the Cougars, but immediate pressure put on by the Lions in the far corner. Dumped up, shipped out there. That's by number 20, Blake Taknasian. That's why you put him on there. He's a real grit notes kind of player out there. Applying pressure on the forecheck. Quickly gets turned around now as the Lions decide to cross the blue line into the neutral zone. That's a dump in by number 17, Michael Schrader. Cougars rifle it out the near corner, or the near point. And they've successfully killed about 50 seconds of this power play with 5:50 left to go in the first period. Fives are wild here, and now across the blue line, step the Lions. Lions now they're going to play it up to Ian Precht. Precht over to his man in the near point, Luke Gassett. Gassett plays it down, and it'll be grabbed in the near corner. Back up to Gassett. Gassett looks, plays it to Precht. Precht applies pressure down now along the near boards. He's going to take it all the way around and play it up around the far boards. Oh, good play there. Christian Perry takes the body out of the player, and the puck will go now into this blue line. Shot save made by Nasser. Off of the shot by Ian Precht. He had a shooting lane from the blue line. Face-off won by the Lindenwood Lions. They're going to play the puck up along the near board. That's Gassett. Gassett looks to his man in Precht, but there's going to be too much pressure from Philip Kohleberg along the near boards. Now it's going to be played back to Gassett, back to Precht. He's at the same spot. Shot. Save made by Nasser. Loose puck. He's going to cover it up. Whistle after just a little while there with 4:56 left to go in the first period. Ian Precht walking that blue line. He's played 9 games, 1 goal, 2 assists so far with 40 minutes on this young year. Here we go, back to Precht. Precht along the blue line finds a man at the far point. That would be number 26, Ty Ennis. Ennis plays the puck over to the far corner. And Cougars are back to full strength after that masterful job wasting time in the far corner. Lindenwood steps across the blue line. Up to the neutral zone, across the blue line, looking forward ahead to clean ice is Precht. Precht now. Pressure put on. It's going to be bumped off, and here come the Cougars the other way. That's going to be played up to Alec Marshall. Marshall loses control of it, grabbed by the Lions, and they're going to turn it back around. Say, hey, it's 4 minutes to go here. Let's put on yet another charge. We can make this 2-0 by the end of the first period if we just apply pressure like we've seen them all period. Lions out with the puck over along the far corner. Smacked up to the point. Shot. It's going to get a D-man in front of it. Shot from the slot area. That's just a loose puck. Good save by Nasser. So just his mask just a little bit. Cougars a little late on the change. Oh, my shot. What a save by Nasser. Glove save on the near post. He had nobody between him and Bobby Bross. Bross picked a spot. Nasser shut it down. As now the Cougars are trying to break it out of the defensive zone, and they will. Streaking up is Terrence Purabot. He keeps his skate on the right side of the line. Meanwhile, the shot's fired from behind the blue line into the goalie, Martin. .322 left to go in the first period. 18-9 shots on goal in favor of Lindenwood. Face-off won by the Lions. Lions up and around the net, and they're going to play it over to the blue line. No, it's going to go all the way down there. That's going to be grabbed by Jared Nasser. Jared Nasser, brother of goalie Justin Nasser. Once again, if you're confused why I say Nasser a few times, there's your answer. The puck's going to get dumped into the offensive zone for the Cougars, but it's going to be quickly grabbed by the Lions. And oh, no! Finds his skate while they're trying to break it out. That's Braden Rowe. Braden Rowe with a backhanded drop pass shot. Save made to Josh Martin. Rush chance there, but a chance nonetheless for Trevor Daly with just under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Face off won by the Lions. Lions up across the near boards. Dumped into the offensive zone. Pressure put on. They're going to try a centering pass to 3 men at the blue line. Put the puck in the slot area. Nobody's there. Now going the other way is Lucas Tucker. He has a little bit of possession. Centering pass, but nobody's there for the Cougars. And now going the other way. Possible odd man rush. 2-on-1 for the Lions. Lions push it forward. Handled smoothly by Justin Nasser. 2:16 to go in the first period. Nothing Lindenwood Lions, and Cougars hoping to get on the board before the end of the period as the puck will be played up to Lucas Tucker. Tucker into the neutral zone, loses control of it. A bad pass is now the Lions push the puck up in their offensive zone. Grabbed by the Cougars, played forward, pushed to Christian Perry. Perry, just so much talent, but these Lion defenders just find ways to stymie you. Is now a backhanded pass from Simon. Tap forward by Perry into the breadbasket of Josh Martin. Oddly developing play there for the Cougars. They're getting shots on goal, but Josh Martin, like I said, he has been a stud this year. He's had 108 saves, goals against average, 157, save percentage of 931. That is high level, especially for this level of hockey. Off the face-off, the puck will fly over the boards in the far corners. Looks like it might have hit was heading for, were it not for the Nets, the Highland Bulldogs poster over in the far corner. If you want to hear some MVCHA action, make sure to check out my former station, 89.9, this Tuesday. We'll have some High School Hockey as the centering pass by the Lions. Can't fight a man, but now off of the rebound on the near boards, a shot from number 17. That's Michael Schrader. Loose puck in the slot area. And it'll be grabbed by the Cougars. They're going to try and put some pressure on, but these Lions are just so tight on the puck. Here the Lions shot from the far boards, grabbed by Nasser. 1:14 left to go in the first period. Like I said, though, I believe start time should be around 7 for the NVCHA high school broadcast for 89.9. Well, slow down here. I'd like to thank the fine people at JJ Thermos for making everything happen here at SIUE Cougar Hockey. Up across the blue line, the faceoff just rolls, and that'll be grabbed by the Cougars. Hold on here, sending past to Perry. He's found a lane, shoots it wide, turns around. It chases after the rebound. Lions now break it out into the neutral zone. Up, across, good stick handling, finds a man, and the play develops too late for a poor angle shot from number 23, Kyle Van Wyck. Going the other way is the Cougars. Trying to breakout pass, gets bumped off of the puck. And here go the Lions now in the defensive zone. 42 seconds left to go in the first period. Loses control of it. Hold on here. Here's Blake Takmasian. Takmasian up to Hinson, who can't corral it with 33 seconds left to go in the first period. Kyle Kohlenberg has bumped out the puck. Centering pass. Oh, there's a man just in the slot. And Kane Hinson rushes over to shut that down quickly as Kohlenberg plays it along the far boards. Bad pass once again finds the stick of Dylan Miller. Miller, poor angle shot. Save made by Nasser. Lindenwood with a high chance shot. Scores. Lindenwood makes it 2-0 with 7.7 left to go in the first period. So Ty Ennis racks up his third goal of the season. Is the Lindenwood Lions make it 2-0 going into the second intermission. Face-off won by the Lions, but they'll just let this roll around, field it, and let the first period come to an end. Your score 2-0 in favor of the Lindenwood Lions. Shots on goal also favor the Lions, 24-11. So the Cougars, a lot to talk about in the locker room. We'll be back shortly with second period action. This is SIUE Cougar Hockey. 10 seconds left in the intermission, says the clock. And the number of players on the ice indicate that that's about correct. Cameraman still getting back to the seats here, so I'll narrate what's going on here to start off the second period of this tilt. Score 2-0 in favor of the Lindenwood Lions. Kane Henson off the face-off is going to break it out into the neutral zone. Up it goes to Colbert. Colbert dumps in, up and around. Find the man, Lucas Tucker. Tucker off of a ricochet off the boards. Forces Martin to cover it up. And there will be a face-off in the near zone. Or excuse me, in the far circle in the SIUE zone. None of those words right. It's now off the face-off. Here go the Lions. Lions up and across the blue line. Into the offensive zone. Drop pass. Finds a man. Shot wide by number 20, Alex Kleisner. $19:33 to go in the second period here. Face-off won by the Lions. Lions play it around in their defensive zone. Cameraman finally getting back here now. Here's Kane Henson. Puts the body on, and the Cougars try and break it out. Cougars up across the blue line into the neutral zone to Christian Perry with space. Can he make something happen? Shot! He does! When the question is, can Christian Perry make something happen? The answer is almost always yes. Can he? Yes. Will he? Yes. 2-1, Lindenwood. That's his 13th goal of the season. Lucky 13, just in time for Halloween as the Cougars play it over across into the blue line. Lindenwood with the puck behind Christian Perry. That is his 13th goal. He's at 19 points this season. Of course, 13 goals, 19 points. That means, do the math, not great at it, as it's puck's going to be whistled dead for icing. Smoke coming out of my brain. Probably about 6 assists, I would say. I think the math adds up there. 18:32 to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Lindenwood Lions. Across the blue line, going to be whistled dead for offside. Looks like somebody failed to drag a foot there. That was Ty Ennis. Ennis already on the score sheet. It's not something you want to follow up a goal with, that's for sure. Face-off won by the Lions. Lions dump it into the offensive zone. Grabbed. He dumped forward. Puck battle across up near the near boards here. And a loose puck grabbed by the Lions. Shot wide by number 23, Kyle Van Wyck. And Wyck plays the puck up along the near boards. Oh, to his man in Ian Precht, who can't keep it in. Back to Van Wyck. Van Wyck decides take the puck all the way around the ice. Drop pass to Ian Precht. As Precht is pushed off the puck. Backhanded pass into the neutral zone. Finds his man in Van Wyck. Van Wyck now centering pass. There's nobody there as Cougars go the other way. Possible 2-on-1. Can't find Alec Marshall. He had a man in right next to him. Up into the neutral zone. Backhanded pass. Backhanded dump in is it's going to be fielded by Justin Nasser. Cougars looking to even up the game. It's 2-1, 24-13. Shots on goal still very much favor those Lindenwood Lions. Puck dumped into the Cougars' defensive zone. Lions applying pressure now on the dump in. As they're going to backhand it now. Pass behind the net. Now they're going to better of it. Pass back up along the near boards. That'll be grabbed by Terrence Pirabot. Pirabot can't corral it. He'll dump it into the offensive zone. Oh, and a shot. Oh, Nasser off his glove. And if that could have been knocked down, it might have been a chance. And now a shot way wide by Charlie Isles. Up forward into the neutral zone. The offensive zone, a shot. Save made by Josh Martin off of the shot by Bryce Simon. Glove save, right-hand side. Lindenwood's got a wrong-handed Tindy in there. It's got a blocker on that right-hand side. Face-off won by the Cougars. Dump forward and all the way down the ice. Hands up. Kohlenberg will chase after it, but it'll go 200 feet back down the ice. Face-off won by the Lindenwood Lions up across the blue line. And it'll be whistled dead for offsides. Looks like the pass might have found its way across the blue line and into the stick of number 19, Nick Elliott. Face-off won by the Cougars, dumped up along the near boards. They're just going to try and get it into the offensive zone. No, says Bobby Bross. Finds the lane, shot, saves, hot shot off the rebound, and a score. 3-1, Lindenwood. Score now 3-1 in favor of the Lindenwood Lions. It's just like that. The Cougars worked at the start of the period. He has vanished in just under 4 minutes. Oh, how quickly the game can change. That's the beauty of this sport, is it all changes in an instant. Cougars now play the puck up along the near boards, over across the blue line. Shot, save made by Nasser. Fat rebound. He'll be poked away. Is the Cougars play it into the neutral zone. Little contact there across the blue line. No hands up. His play continues for Ian Pratt. Pratt pokes it forward. That was a pass intended for Michael Schrader. Schrader can't find it. Dumped down the length of the ice by the Cougars. No icing, declare the officials. Is the Lions now played into the neutral zone. Hands up for that. That is icing. No, it is not. Lindenwood first there. Now up across the blue line is Alec Marshall. He'll get bodied off the puck, and now the net comes off its moorings while Martin makes the save. So we talked about Justin Martin's stats, but let's take a look at the quote-unquote backup goalie for tonight, at the very least. For the Lindenwood Lions, Trevor Osborne. In 240 minutes, his GAA is 1.75. He's backup. The Lindenwood Lions have a very, very good goaltending tandem. And the Cougars are going to have to figure it out here with under 15 minutes left to go in the second. Big hit along the far boards as the Cougars in the defensive zone lose the puck over to the Lions. It's going to be played up now. That's Vardy. Turning around at the blue line over to the far point of the Lions, simmering past Savardi. Shot. Save made by Nasser. It's going to be covered up quickly. .18 to go here in the second period. Shots on goal, 29-15 in favor of the Lindenwood Lions. Face off won by Charlie Isles. Isles plays it up and down the near boards. Pressure's put on there by the Cougars. 2 men behind the net applying pressure back up to Isles now to the near point. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing, but this time it's along the near boards. Grabbed by Cole Ebersalt. Oh, and a bad clearing pass to a shot in the slot area right over the net. And Nasser thinks his lucky stars might have had him beat over the shoulder. Pressure put on now. Cougars will pick the puck up in the near corner. Trying to clear it out now into the offensive zone. There goes the puck. Christian Perry there to catch up. Not there. Oh, man, hold on now, man. Blows his tire. Sitting past shot. In the net's off its moorings, but we're going to wait for no whistle quite yet. Up across the center line, across the blue line. Shot wide of the net save by Justin Nasser. Is just like that. Lindenwood gets another chance. Up to nearly 30 now as Lindenwood breaks the puck into the defensive zone. Oh, and a dirty move there up across the blue line. To the offensive zone. Shot. Scores for Lindenwood Lions. They make it 4-1. Four to 1 Lions. Yeah, Cougars to figure out a way out of this hole quick. Got a goal off of the netminder, Josh Martin. Maybe you can find a couple more out of him. His stats are formidable. As the Lions apply pressure in their offensive zone, they're going to dump the puck up. Grabbed by Terrence Pirabot. Pirabot finds a man in Tyler Smith. Smith, a little stick handling move there, drops it off to Pirabot, and it's going to be poked away. And Lions into the neutral zone they go. Finds a man in Nick Elliott. Elliott plays it up and down the near boards. Now finds a man across. Shot. Scores. And he absolutely sniped it. That was Alex Klaesner on the goal. And the Cougars imploding right now. 5-1 Lions. Now a back and forth pass off the face-off win by the Lions. Yeah, the Cougars haven't had this much of a deficit in just about, and I don't think any D2 game. And the only time they face this kind of deficit is when they play up against a D1 team. A couple times earlier in the season, 2 matchups against McKendree D1, both losses, and a matchup against Maryville D1, another loss. That was technically the season opener, but the home opener was against Illinois State. Now up across the blue line. Space. Oh, and a toe drag move. I can't quite find it. 1:57 to go in the second period as the play fizzles out on an attempted dangle. We'll find some space. Rowe, shot, saved by Martin. How'd he save that? Rowe had all the space in the world, tried to make a deke, can't score through the 5-hole, and Martin makes a brilliant save. Face off won by the Cougars, but they're going to poke it over into the far corner. Time winds down to the halfway point of this tilt. Pressure put up along the near, and now the Lions will find the puck, jump it the length of the ice. It's no icing. It's going to be ruled an attempted pass to Nick Thorpe. Thorpe is quickly dispossessed of the puck by the Cougars. The Cougars need to find something here. Bad pass to Corey Sperry. It's going to go all the way down the distance of the ice. Hands up for icing. It'll be whistled as such. It's so off the face-off, centering pass. A little move there. Backhanded shot. Save made by Nasser. Save on the rebound. He's desperation. He somehow gets up. He doesn't have his stick, and the Lions can't push it past Justin Nasser. Lions play it up the far boards. Stepped on the blue line. Shot wide of Nasser by number 5, Eric Fisher. Back up to the far point. Up and down goes Charlie Isles. Isles plays it along the far board. It's going to be grabbed and poked forward. Corey Sperry applying pressure there. It's going to take a couple bodies for it, but he might walk away with the puck. No, says Isles. The puck will just sit there in the high slot area, poked forward, and now back. Scoring opportunity here for the Lions. Hands up now, as the Cougars will get a delayed penalty on them, and there's the whistle. And that's exactly what they needed right now, and some more time in the box. So it'll be the Cougars' third trip to the box so far. Looks like it's going to be 2 minutes for interference. Two interference on Bryce Simon. Face-off won by the Cougars, up and across. Oh, Christian Perry's going to find a little bit of room there. He's going to dump it in before he tries anything too fancy there. The Lindenwood Lions break it out of their defensive zone. Good defensive stop there by Christian Perry. He'll get a stick on it. Lions trying to re-enter the zone again. There they go. That'll be number 20, Alex Klaesner. He already has a goal to his name. Up and around, and he can't find a centering pass here. As the puck will move D to D along the blue line. Oh, that was a tipped pass in near corner. Got a stick on it. And it'll go up and down over to Kyle Van Wyck. So forward and out of the zone. Cougars get a much-needed line change. 2 D-men come off, 2 come on. On come Jacoby Robinson and Chris Wagner. There's a little bit of pressures put on by the Cougars. They don't need to get the puck out for 50 more seconds here on the PK. Puck hits the ref. He's been in front of stuff all night. And the Lindenwood Lions will walk away with it after the puck gets caught in the ref's skates. Oh, and a funky bounce off of a Kane Henson. Clearing attempt will do just the trick as the Lions have to vacate into the neutral zone. Up across the blue line they go. There'll be a little pass there to Josh Lynn. Lynn up around the net. Finds his man in Luke Gassett. Gassett back to Lynn. Move put on there along the far boards. Pressure put on. Possibly a scrum going to break out here. And now a great pass to Preck. Preck to Gassett. Shot. Oh, it's going to end up right in front of the goalie after hitting a couple skates. And it'll go down the length of the ice. Back to even strength. Go the Cougars. Get a new set of legs on as the Lions will maintain puck in their defensive zone. Ebersalt applying pressure, gets a stick on. It'll roll into the neutral zone. Shot. It'll be hit, and now Ebersalt play the puck in the far corner. 7:22 left to go in the second period of the stilt. 5-1 your score in favor of the Lindenwood Lions. Well, here goes Lindenwood up across the blue line. Look, shot saved me by Nasser. Wide open chance on a rebound. And it's going to find the butt of Chris Wagner and it'll bump off of. Cougars clear the puck. It'll be grabbed by Charlie Isles. Isles plays the puck up to Cameron Cito. Now a fast shot save made by Martin, and the puck will roll over to the near boards. Broken out into the neutral zone. Here we go now with Merchant. Merchant centers a pass, can't find it, and the Lions are forced to vacate the zone. Now over to Isles. Isles tries a centering pass, can't find his man Klaesner. Klaesner will pick it up on the loose puck opportunity there. Who's looking a lot of those battles on this night. Back up to Isles. Isles dropping down and around the goal of Nasser. He's looking for a man. He'll find a drop pass over to Gassett. Gassett takes it up and around along the near boards. Back over to Isles. Isles with a backhanded pass. This time also Zerlini steps up, says, I'm going to try and clear it out here, but somehow finds its way back to the Lions. Nick Elliott loses control of it. Here goes Chris Wagner into the neutral zone. Poked across the blue line by Zerlini. Hands up for it being offside, and now home run pass opportunity for the Lions. Here go the Cougars going the other way, 2-on-2. A little bit of space to work with there for Sperry. Shot into the legs and out of play. 5:35 left to go in the second period. Face off one, shot by Drew LaRose right into the mitt of Martin. 5:32 to go in the second period here. Ref's trying to figure out something here on the Cougar bench. Water bottle here? Looks like possibly a little blood cleanup going on here along the near boards. Well, don't let anybody tell you that at least it's ice, so it's clean. This is the official cleanup procedure for blood. Just scrape it off, get a little water on it. It's all good. I believe the cleanup procedure for, spectral stuff, some expectorate, shall we say, is just ignore it. Trying to think if your goalie is getting sprayed by, gross things that have been frozen over in this beautiful ice here at the East Alton Ice Arena, but it's certainly not unique to this rink. It's everywhere. NHL does this too. Do not kid yourself into thinking that these are clean areas. As the puck's broken out down the length of the ice, hands up for icing, and there's the call. Oh, Linwood didn't like that. They came out. Corey Sperry off the faceoff, tries a centering pass, covered up quickly by Martin. Face-off won by the Lindenwood Lions. Backhanded pass finds a man. Kyle Van Wyck will poke it forward now to Schrader. Schrader loses control of it after being pushed off the puck and into the neutral zone. It goes. Played by number 5, Eric Fisher. So losing control of it's going to be Thorpe. Thorpe plays it over D-man before any damage can be done. Sperry gets a stick on it, but the Lions break it into the neutral zone anyway. Up across. Lead into the offensive zone. That's Philip Colbert. Colbert plays it up to Sperry. Sperry gets bodied off the puck along the near boards. Puck rolls to Fisher. Fisher on the blue line. Loose puck. Yeah, it's going to be poked to a Lindenwood defender off of Corey Sperry's stick. Lindenwood turns it around. 4:20 left to go in the second period. Puck rolls up to the far boards. Back to Fisher. Fisher with the shot. It's going to bounce. He make its way out of play. This off the offensive zone. Broken out, and now the Cougars will break it out to Braden Rowe. Rowe loses control of it. It'll be grabbed by Gassett. Gassett looking up and down the lanes. Can't find a man, but that's okay because the puck will just roll to the Lindenwood defenders. They'll poke it out. Kane Hinson deals it in the neutral zone. Dumped in, shot, save made by Josh Martin of a weak wrister from Hinson at the blue line. Oh, chase off one fake shot there. Grabs a whiff by Kane Hinson. So the puck will roll over behind the net. Up to the far point. Shot off the far point. Save made off of the shot by Kohlberg. Kohlberg hungry for that first goal of the season. His line mate, Kane Hinson, most nights. 2 goals, 13 assists. Kohlberg, no goals, 1 assist. Face-off won by the Lions. Lions break it into the neutral zone. Up over the blue line they go. Tries a centering pass. Oh, and it almost got deflected into the net. Oh, Justin Nasser now going the other way. Ooh, here's a 2-on-1 for the Cougars. Shot wide off a routine save there by Martin. The puck will roll into the neutral zone under the command of Marchant. Marchant centering pass, can't find a man in general. Cole Ebersalt goes the other way with it. Finds his man, and Christian Perry, who puts some dazzling moves on. Finds a little bit of space, finds it over to Kane Hinson. He has space. Oh, and a pass over to the wing. Now centering pass. Oh, it was a great opportunity, but just hit a few too many sticks there. Shot, save made by Josh Martin. And a breakout pass by the Lindenwood University Lions. Doesn't quite find the man, so now there'll be a little scrum up along the SIUE bench in order to get the puck onside in the SIUE zone. Steering pass grabbed by the Cougars. Cougars are now going to play it up. Get out. There's Tucker. Tucker finds a little bit of space. Shot. Save made by Martin off the pads. Up and down the near boards they go. Pushed off is Josh Lynn. Lynn gets pushed off the puck. Centering pass. Oh, my! Somehow found a way in. All right, Nasser, he's not having the best of the nights, but neither are the Cougars. 6-1 Lindenwood. And so things go from bad to worse for the Cougars. You entered this period with about 19 minutes left. It was 2-1 game. This was a This was a comeback it could have been, and it didn't become. And so Lindenwood takes the puck over behind the net of Justin Nosser. Wood centers a pass up at the blue line, up down the far boards. Need to go in the second period here. Cougars just need to regroup, put some points on the board, and now a step up shot. Oh, it's going to be deflected off the shot by Bobby Bross. Here go the Cougars up across the blue line. Perry gets the puck poked away from him. He is now a little bit rolled across the blue line. Centering pass, can't quite find the man, Elliott. Elliott plays it down. Cougars pick it up. Centering pass. Elliott's right there on the blue line to keep it in. 50 seconds left. Centering pass. Oh, man. Man, it was diving into Justin Nosser. Puck didn't, though. As it'll get passed up and down the far boards. Intercepted now there by Terrence Pirabot. Pirabot tries to play it up the far boards. Can't quite do it. Centering pass now. Oh, there's Elliott again with a shot. Pirabot needs to poke it out. He will with 30 seconds remaining in the second period. It's off, up and over. Shot, scores. Off of Michael Schrader. Hit the post. Disrespectful on the post shot there. Whew, that was sharp. 17.9 to go. 7-1. Lindenwood. Lindenwood fans to my left, certainly enjoying this, and why wouldn't they? 7-1 across against your crosstown rivals. Cougars fans not enjoying this in the slightest. 10 seconds left in the second period, and this will probably be how it fizzles out with 5 to go. Played up and down behind the net. 0 goes the clock. 7-1. Oh, hold on, we got a little tussle here. Cougars. Nothing really to lose here except maybe a match penalty tomorrow. You won't want to see that. 7-1 the score in favor of Lindenwood. Shots on goal also ugly in Lindenwood's favor, 42-26. We'll be back with the third period. We'll wrap up this game shortly. About 15 minutes. This is SIUE Cougar Hockey. All right, well, here, and I think the most the Cougars can hope to realistically do is make maybe the deficit not quite as bad. You know, ties in this league are solved through goal differential, so you can't lose by too much here. And Kyle Kohlerberg, some decent defense to play it up the far boards. This is pleasant night for the Cougars. They're hoping maybe to steal one tonight, and a shot save made by Martin. Martin, let's just be honest here. Josh Martin has been excellent. The Lindenwood, the talent they bring to the ice and the efficiency at which they roll out and they stick to their strategy is always it's always top notch. And they've executed very well. So the Cougars, they're just going to fight. They're going to see if they can, maybe make this, take a couple notches down in here and find something maybe tomorrow. We find something that you can work with. Puck now to the near point. It's going to be fired wide and grabbed by Lucas Tucker. Tucker tries to play it out. It's going to go off a stick straight up and out into the neutral zone. That's Drew, or excuse me. It's not Drew Perry. It's Kyle Van Wyck. Up over the blue line. Tries to get pushed off as Chris Wagner, but Wagner will fire the puck all the way down. Oh, they're going to touch it before it can ice. 18:30 left to go in the third period. Cougars down 7-1. Up across the blue line. Nick Thorpe dumps it in. It's going to be grabbed and lost. Oh, big bodies flying there from number 17, Jared Nasser. A shot on the play from Hunter Schiffman. Schiffman plays it up now. Puck will play up and down the far boards. It rolled over behind the net. Nasser tries to clear. He will. What was that from Eric Fisher? Fisher can't quite make out how he missed that as the puck rolls all the way down. Now as Lindenwood Lions are going to roll over to the near boards. Up into the neutral zone plays Michael Schrader. Schrader with a little straight shot. And the puck will go wide. Rolling now up along the far boards. Grabbed by the Cougars. Dumped in. Pushed off and skating over there is Bryce Simon. As Phil Kohlerberg will step up, field the puck, try and keep it in. He won't. Alec Marshall will turn it back around into the offensive zone. Go to the Cougars. Dumped over. Up to Philip Kohlerberg. Kohlerberg. Try and play it around the net. No can do. And here go the Lindenwood Lions again. Lindenwood up along the far boards. Turns around. Tries to find a man at the point. Nobody's there. Yeah, the puck will roll down the length of the ice. Dylan Miller way out of position for that pass. Or perhaps the pass was bad. As Kane Henson will field the puck behind goalie Nasser still in this game. He's going to set it up, dump it right back out. Get up across the blue line. Terrence Purabot. Oh, he's got a little bit of moves there. Watch him as his freshman year as he develops those stick handling skills. He could be dangerous moving forward here. Is Kane Henson. Pokes the puck, and it's going to roll into the slot area. You get poked right back down to the forwards. Cougars are going to try and just eke the puck out of the zone. 16 minutes left to go. Not sure 16 minutes is even enough time to come back from a 6-goal deficit, but it can be done. Shot. It'll go wide off of a save by Nasser. Little ground shot for the point. Dropped the 5-hole, but it couldn't even get to the goalie Nasser. Now going the other way. Purabot elects not to chase after it. It's going to be fielded by Ian Precht, as now they're going to try to catch the Cougars on a shift change here. Big grab by Josh Lynn. Oh, what a bad breakout pass there. Intercepted by the Lions. Stepped along the blue line. Finding his time, finding his space up along the near corner is Fisher. Pressure put on by the Cougars. They're going to walk away with it into the neutral zone, trying to find a man in Trevor Daly. Daly can't receive the pass. He's got a Lion crawling all over him, and now the Wagner will try and keep the puck in. No can do. Going the other way there. That's Alex Klaesner. He's got 3 goals so far. Shot. And he's got 4. Klaesner makes it 8-1. He's been half of the Lindenwood Lions offense on this high-scoring night. And here we go. Face off one. Phil Kohlberg playing it down in the far point. He'll eventually cycle over to protect netminder Nasser as Chris Wagner breaks it out. So try and find Trevor Daly. Daly can't receive the pass. It was a bad pass there by Chris Wagner. As Lindenwood steps across the blue line, across the center ice. And they're going to play it over to Nasser. Nasser plays it to Philip Kohlberg behind the net. A little bit of scrum going on there in the far boards. 14 minutes left to go in the third period. Yeah, the Cougars will dump it up into their offensive zone. Back and forth it goes up across the blue line. Little game of tennis being played here as Lucas Tucker applies pressure on the forecheck. Now going, handling it is Drew LaRose. LaRose plays it into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone off of a Cougar stick covered up by Josh Martin. Face-off won by the Cougars, immediately turned over, though, to the Lindenwood Lions. Lions step up across the blue line. Oh, dirty moves put on there by Ty Ennis. He's found the score sheet tonight, and he broke a man's ankles tonight. As a puck will roll up to the blue line. D to D it goes. Stepping up, looking for a man. Shot, saved made by Nasser, and there's a rebound off the shot by Miller. Going the other way now is Christian Perry. Oh, he tries an awesome-looking jump move. If it would have worked, Lucas Tucker now plays the puck up along the near boards. Lindenwood dispossesses it. Going the other way now, that's Ian Preck. Preck finds a man, shot. Oh, and it's going to go off the shoulder of Nasser. Nasser faced 46 so far tonight, soon to be 47. As the puck's up at the blue line. Up and down the near boards it goes. Pressure put on. Bryce Simon. Looking for anything here, anything to get the team sparked. Oh, and a centering pass. Sticks everywhere. Puck will roll over to the far corner. Very nearly 9-1 there. As Lindenwood plays D to D. Oh, it's off Christian Perry. Now back to the Lindenwood Lions. Shot save made by Nasser. On that left-hand glove. So the Cougars will be looking to get revenge tomorrow. 3 o'clock at the Centene Community Ice Center. That's where the Blues now call home during the season for them. Blues, by the way, now say check down 3-2 against the Minnesota Wild. We thank you all for watching this instead of the Blues. And now up across the blue line, shot. It'll be a save made by Nasser. Puck rolls down the length of the ice. No icing, they say. It was an attempted pass with 12:05 left to go in the third period. Lindenwood steps up across the blue line. Turns. That's Gossett. Gossett tries a centering pass. There are a lot of guys in the slot, but the puck just won't get there. Too many of them. There I say as Trevor Daly tries to poke the puck forward. Lions just do a little 3-man weave in their defensive zone. Into the offensive zone they go. That's Michael Schrader. Schrader up around the net. He's going to get taken out by Chris Wagner. Centering pass. Oh, can't find a man. That man was Bobby Bross. Bross pokes it up to the near point now, and here comes going the other way, Bryce Simon. Simon whiffs on a pass, and that should have been right to the breadbasket of Corey Sperry, but it wasn't. 11:13 to go here as the puck will lazily roll up along the far boards. Lindenwood will walk away from a little scrum with this one, and they're going to apply pressure like only they know how to do. 11 minutes to go in the third period. 2-on-2 now. Up in a shot. Save made by Nasser. 10:51 to go. Backhanded pass. Oh, and here's a chance for Lindenwood. Oh, what a centering pass, but nobody was there. It was a wide open net. You could not have had an easier goal if you tried. If somebody was just in the slot area. 10:34 in the third period. Puck will get dumped the length of the ice. Hands up, whistles out for icing. Off the face-off, Lindenwood wins. Shot, and it's going to get deflected. Now fight along the boards, up along the near board, the Lindenwood Lions. And it's not been the best of games for the Cougars as it breaks into the neutral zone. 5 whole men up on the ice. And you think that going the other way here. Loose puck is going to be poked forward and cleared out of the zone. I mean, you would think that the Cougars have been on the penalty kill the entire game, the way the puck is just tended towards the Lindenwood offensive zone. Oh, and off a couple skates here. Little move, shot. What a save by Nasser. Josh Lynn with a tailor-made chance. Almost a shootout-looking attempt there. Can't elevate it over the pad. The right-hand leg pad of Nasser as the puck will roll out of play along the bench. Yeah, the Cougars will play the puck behind the net, lose control of it, and here go. Oh, tailor-made shot for the Lions. They had a defender dropping down from the blue line up along the circle as now the puck will roll up and down and now out of the zone, and the Lions will field it in the defensive zone. Lions touch it. We have a penalty coming up here. The Cougars will go to the power play. Well, like we said earlier, every goal counts here in the MACHA. Penalty will, by the way, be on number 5, Eric Fisher, slashing. Face-off won by the Lions. It'll be dealt all the way down the length of the ice. Fielded by Nasser. Wagner deals it up to Ebersol. Ebersol turns it around, pokes it forward. A little up, a little down. Lucas Tucker pokes it forward. Rolling down the length of the ice. Heads up for Justin Nasser, but perhaps he forgot Cougars are on the power play. Trail pass, no one in particular, will be fielded by Nasser and dealt over to the steady hands of Terrence Puriva, or of Kane Henson. Henson across the line. Oh, he had two Lions step up onto him. As now Braden Rose steps up, tries to make something happen. The blue line can't do what Kane does all the time. is now the Cougars maintain the puck in the defensive zone. Time for another push here. 50 seconds left to go in the power play for the Cougars. 7:34 left to go. Is the Cougars step into the neutral zone. Up across the blue line. Look, centering pass. Ooh, not quite there as they'll deal up to Kohlberg. Up and down the near boards. Centering pass shot. And a good save there by Martin. That was a low chance scoring opportunity there. Didn't find another stick. It just kind of went right into his glove at a very narrow angle. 30 seconds left on the power play for the Cougars. It's so Lindenwood Lions take it into the neutral zone. Dump it all the way down the length of the ice. Caught on a pop fly there by Nasser. He's going to play it over to Kohlberg. 10 seconds left to go in the Cougar power play. Backhanded pass up across the blue line. Finds a man in Blake Takmasian. Shot! Score! Cougars put a second on the board. Blake Takmasian makes it 8-2. So that is his third goal and 8th point of the season for Tack, as they call him. Face off is center ice for the Cougars. I'll be taken by Austin Zerlini and won by Austin Zerlini. Turned over quickly, though. The Lindenwood Lions, 6:35 left to go in the game. 8-2. Goal differential, 6 between the two teams. Shot, oh my! Chance, I think it went off the mask of Justin Nasser as the puck will now roll up along the near boards. So the Cougars in search of shrinking that goal deficit just a little bit so it doesn't hurt them as much in the standings. Personally, I'm in search of maintaining my voice for the next 6 minutes. As up across the line go the Lions. Pushing and shoving going on. Man goes down. Lions center a pass. Can't hammer it home. Didn't even take a hack at it as the puck goes up and down the near boards. Pressure put on. A little bit of grab there. His shot, save made by Nasser. Puck up to Schrader at the near point. Shot wide of the net. I think it hit maybe Braden Rowe over in front of the net. Stepping up and across is Schrader. Schrader looks, dumps the puck in. Rowe there to apply a little bit of pressure. Now going the other way. That's Kane Henson. Henson across the blue line. Centering pass can't make it happen. 5:10 to go here in the third period. Puck up and down the far board. That'll be grabbed by by Schrader. Schrader dumps it out. And Kohlberg dumps it right back in. That's big Coley. Kyle Kohlberg. Braden Rowe applies a little pressure. Oh, and there's some grabbing on the jersey. Cole Ebersalt, who laid down a hit. We have a whistle. We'll see who gets slapped with what here. No penalty. Looks like it's called off for offsides there. 4:42 remaining as the Cougars take the face-off in the neutral zone. They'll dump it into the offensive zone. Lindenwood picks it up quickly, and they're going to play it up to their man, Kyle Van Wyck. Van Wyck loses control of it, poked forward by Tucker. in the defensive zone. That'll be fielded by Schiffman. Schiffman over to Thorpe. Thorpe across the blue line. He finds a little bit of space. Shot. Save made by Nosser off the rebound. Shot again. Save made by Nosser. Yeah, Kane Henson will try and clear it out there. Two good saves there by Nosser. Oh, there's some pushing. There's some shoving. A little bit of extra curriculars out there, and I thought that might have got a little more ugly than it did. Shot off the rebound from behind the net by Thorpe. Thorpe will now kick it up to the blue line. That was a great chance by Thorpe. Lindenwood up and around. They find a centering pass. They've been finding those centering passes in the low slot area the entire night. And here's another chance for Lindenwood. Stick handling shot. Save made by Nosser. .3:42 left to go in the third period. 59-30 shots on goal. Favor Lindenwood, as you might have guessed. Lindenwood wins the face-off, but we'll have to skirt in the neutral zone, dump it right back in, but that's not going to stop their attack. It hasn't all night. So Lindenwood, another pass to the low slot area. Up along the blue lines now, shot, and it's going to go wide off of this shot by Charlie Isles. Series grad by the Cougars. Pushed up and down. Another Civic pass attempt there for the Lions. And now they're just trying to pile on here with 3 minutes left to go. Puck pushed up along the far boards. Lions looking to add to their goal differential. And why not? You know, it helps in the standings. We said that, you know, all night. That's why the Cougars need to put some on the board. They want to put as many on the board as they can. All ties in this league are decided by goal differential when it comes time for playoffs. Cougars clear the puck, and it's going to go a short distance where it finds Ty Innes. Innes into the offensive zone. He's going to take it around the net of Nosser. He had two Cougars on him. And finally, the puck will work its way up to Isles. Isles with a shot from the near point. It'll go off a skate and wide. Lindenwood dancing along the blue line. To the near corner. Shot wide. Cleared out of the zone by the Cougars. It's dumped the length of the ice. Cougars are maybe killing a little bit of time here. Terrence Pirot makes a run for it. Minute 52 left to go in the game. And Lindenwood pushes it across the blue line. That'll be intercepted by Chris Wagner. He broke it back out by Lindenwood in their offensive zone. Now centering pass. No, it's going to go right back up to the near point, far point, near point. Looks, shot off a skate and out of play. Shot there by Kyle Van Wyck. Face-off won by the Lindenwood Lions. They're going to play it up along the near board. Played up and into the neutral zone. Lions advantage here. Puck will roll up and down the length of the ice here. Lions field it in their defensive zone with a minute 10 left to go in the third. 61-30 shots on goal in favor of the Lions. They've doubled them up and then another goal. And then another shot, Across the line goes Luke Gassett. Gassett up, shot, save made by Nosser on a poor angle shot there. Gassett off the faceoff, tries to direct it towards Nosser. Can't quite, as it'll roll over to the far boards. Up along the far boards, an attempted pass going to roll the length of the ice. It'll be fielded by the goalie, Josh Martin, who's had an excellent game. He hasn't had to face much, but 30 shots. But he's had a solid game nonetheless. The puck will roll along the far boards. Christian Perry applying pressure. And now Colt Ebersol doing the same. Be broken out there to Cameron Soto. Look up to Kyle Kohlberg. Shot from the point. Martin comes out to make the save. 15 seconds left in the game as the Cougars, they want one more. Kane Hinson around the neutral zone. Oh, nobody had their stick down. Perry and Tucker as the game ends on another low note for the Cougars. This is the lowest note of the season. Their worst loss of the season, 8-2 against the Lindenwood Lions. I can't predict what's going on in the locker room after this, but it is for sure going to be a lot of adjustments before tomorrow's tilt at 3 o'clock. So let's talk about the stars of the game. If you're a Lindenwood fan, you might like it. If you're an SIUE fan, you might not. So I think the first star of the game, you have to go to Klasner. Alex Klasner with 4 goals and an assist tonight by my count. Just an absolutely terrific game. He had a hat trick in 3 consecutive goals. After making it 3-1, then 4-1, then 5-1. Klasner, and he had another one there at the third period. The second star will go to Martin. Josh Martin played an admirable game in net. And when he had to make big saves, I mean, he made them. And finally, I am going to go looking here. Let's see. Well, it's got to come from Lindenwood. They just played it so well tonight. I am going to go with Tyler Innes. Or Ty Innes, yeah. Ty Innes for your third star. He had 2 goals, 1 assist. So Klasner, Martin, and Innes are your 3 stars for the night. Next broadcast will be, or our next game will be at Lindenwood. This is game 1 of a home-and-home series. That will be broadcasted through Lindenwood. So make sure to check them out tomorrow. Luke Clevenger, I bid you adieu until our next game.